Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 5 American things British people secretly envy. So I've seen the Beasleys, right? They've obviously been posting a lot of videos of going to the US for the past like 6 or so months. But I've seen they're still posting stuff, so I don't know if they've gone back or if they genuinely they managed to get so much content that they're still going now. And if that's the case, then fair enough, they really did do a good job of capturing loads of different things when going, but maybe they've gone again, I'm not sure. But yeah, they've explored and done loads of different things, and I guess now they can sort of do these videos and actually base it off their own experiences, although maybe they've been to the US before, I don't know. But yeah, things that British people secretly envy. This may be to do with like the culture of like how stuff gets done faster, you can be more efficient and stuff, which sometimes gets clowned, I guess. Like when you sort of see drive-through things for like pharmacies, British people will be like, what is the point in that? But then in reality, if you're not gonna have to get out of your car, it's just more efficient, you know. But things like that, I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind, but we're gonna check this out, hopefully going to enjoy, and let's see these things that people like me apparently envy. But no, let's get into this reaction.
What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing 5 with a little bonus one at the end, which you could probably guess what it's going to be. Actually, that's a good point. Let us know what you think the last one is, which is a bonus one, is in the comments. It's an obvious one, we bang it on about it all the time, and it just can't be left out of this video, can it?
I actually don't know. I'm trying to think. I have no idea what it would be.
So this is going to be things that Brits secretly envy. So they might not want to admit it. Some people might pretend they don't like it, and some people might not like it. This is our opinions.
Yeah, this is just our opinions, but I feel like this is a good list.
I think it's a good list, and I think a lot of Brits, even if they say they don't want this or like it, I think a lot of them, yeah, I think. But again, let us know if you're British and you disagree. Let us know in the comments below.
I'll let you know now.
And this is just our opinions. Now we've been to America, so we're kind of giving a little bit of that view as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
And yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. So the first one is, it's free refills.
Yeah.
But
gotta be on the list.
See, I mean, I would agree with this if I drunk. Actually, no, I do agree with this because I don't really drink like fizzy drinks and stuff, which is typically when a free refill would be the case. Although I guess it could be just literally for any drink, to be honest. Say you get apple juice, free refills for that. I mean, I don't even think this is something that people would secretly envy. This would just be a nice addition to have, but I guess it just depends where you go. I know. Actually, is there any places in the UK you can actually get free refills? I feel like I've had this conversation on these videos before, and I've said a place and now forgot. Is it Subway? No, KFC. I can't remember. I feel like there's a few places you can, but in general, it's not a thing that you get. But free refills in the US for places like for fast food chains, is that common, or is it more so when you're at like just restaurants and you get free refills? I guess they're gonna say. I'm talking too soon.
I'm also gonna add with that. I think that links in with ice.
With ice as well, yeah, definitely.
So I just feel like it's not a secret, I am envious of the fact that you get free refills and you get cupfuls of ice with your drinks.
Oh, it's so
like,
good.
Don't get me wrong, we do get it in like certain restaurants, like ice.
Yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately, our one restaurant that did give us free refills actually just closed down today, TGI Fridays.
So in Jersey we don't get any, do we?
So now we don't get
any. Oh yeah,
free
TGI Fridays is closing down everywhere in the UK. It's absolutely gone bust. Which is annoying because that's literally American food, it's just fun to pig out on the dirtiest American foods possible.
Definitely not in Jersey. But I kind of think from the flip view of the secretly envy, I guess some people run the argument of, yes, it's not good for you. And a lot of people will be genuine, like, yeah, I don't want free refills because it's not great for you. But I think a lot of people who say that, if they had the option of free...
He's calling me out right now. That's what he's doing.
Refills would snap your hand off. And
also,
I would snap your hand off.
Yeah. It's all well and good saying not good for you, but if you're going out for a meal once a month, like you get a free refill, like that's
very true.
You're going out for a meal, you're probably going to buy 2 drinks anyway.
That's true, and also when you're eating a lot of food, say you're going out once a month or twice a month or whatever, whenever you're going out, just say that once a week you're just telling yourself you can go all out, drink whatever, eat whatever. When you're eating all this food, like when you're eating food and it's obviously quite salty or whatever, you're gonna want to drink a lot of, like, I don't know, Coke or something. Like, it's just one of those things where it just goes hand in hand. It just makes it more enjoyable. And before you know it, one Coke's down, you got to pay for another one. You get free refills. You can go through them without caring. what I'll find myself doing is when I'm eating, I'll try and save the drink that I'm having because the drink is so spenny. Like, it's a good £5 for a Coke or £4 for a Coke, like a pint glass. And I'm like, do I save this so I can have it during my meal? Because they always give the drinks before you start eating as well, which is very cheeky. I'm not going to lie, but it does make sense because people will drink their drinks before and then get another one whilst they're eating. Yeah, that's a good point because I'm always watching how much I've drunk so I can save some for when I start eating and when I finish eating and stuff. So I'm with them on this, to be fair. I've now rethought the process and I agree.
If you weren't getting a free refill.
Very true. So why not have the second one free, which is awesome. And you can stop yourself with free refills.
Yeah, so like I feel like the vibe we had before we went was we're going to get so many free refills, going to be like on 6 cups. We barely managed 2.
I feel like we though were typical Brits and we would only get free refills if they offered, kind of, or we'd be like, can we have a free refill?
Yeah, but sometimes we didn't even like Cracker Barrel. Like, I didn't even get a chance to ask for a new one. Like, my cup had like this much left and they just gave me a new one.
Which was awesome. I like that because it took away our awkwardness as Brits.
And also I feel like maybe you don't care as much about like, oh, I don't want that because of health, blah blah blah. Is because you don't. If they give it to you, you don't have to pay anyway. So whether you drink or not, it doesn't make a difference.
True. We don't like waste, but like you say.
But technically, it doesn't make a difference.
Very true. And like you say, you can say I don't want any more. So it's an option, and I like the option.
But I like it, and I like icy drinks, and I just wish that was more a thing over here in general.
Definitely.
That's very
Moving
fair.
on to the next one, opportunities. So now we've got this down more of I think when we were talking about it, we put this more down as like a travel.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like obviously in the UK, don't get me wrong, there's some great places to visit.
And we can go to Europe. It's not too far away.
It's not. Well, I feel like
that is what people tend to do. From the UK, they'll just go somewhere in Europe and explore there or whatever.
It's a bit more of a ache from Jersey because we have to go to the UK first if we're going by plane to go to Europe.
Even in the UK, to go to Europe, you've got to get on a plane, or you've got to pack and abide by limits and stuff like that.
Sure, but I'm sure like that is cool to Americans. Like they think, oh, wish I could go to Europe, but we're like, oh my god, imagine living in America and just getting to road trip down to like Florida. Say you're going to Florida for the weekend, or
you got an option of going, even in your own state. There's so many options in each state. You could go for a 5-hour road trip, like a 5-hour drive, and be somewhere which is so different to where you started, it seems like. So awesome. And then you could do another 5 hours, and I kind of think that 5 hours travel time, the time you spend waiting in an airport, for example, in the UK, and then
true.
On the way back, you lose 5 hours on your trip overall just sitting in an airport, don't you? So I kind of just think there's so many more options.
Yeah.
If you head out one way, head out the other, road tripping, and it seems awesome. And road tripping is popular in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope we get to experience that one day because that seems like, that just seems like a dream.
Yeah, very skint at the moment, so that is not going to happen. Yeah. But you never know in the future. In the future we'll hopefully be able to get some savings and come over again because it was a trip of a lifetime, and hopefully we can do something similar. And if we're still doing YouTube in 2 to 3 years, when we hopefully can have some money to come over, we will vlog it. That is a plan, isn't it?
Yeah. So moving on to number 3. So we've put this down as the category of bluntness, but we
bluntness.
Bluntness.
But
we want to explain what we mean by that. That's not negative.
What, Americans being blunt?
So in the UK, if we say something, we want to make a point, we tend to cover up with a joke or a bit of banter. Like, make a joke out of it because we don't want to directly say
this is very
something.
Stereotypy, by the way.
Like
I think it's quite accurate.
I feel like a lot of the time we say no offence, but like, and you're about to say something not offensive, but something that you
no offence. Proceeds to say the most offensive thing possible. That's a very British thing to do.
Direct, probably.
Trying to hang up a phone call. Everyone bye, and then eventually you're like, oh, I'm just doing it, but it's like an extra 3 minutes onto your phone call.
Yeah, which is funny because then when we call
true.
people in Discord, like some of you, like Kenny, John, all that, they just end the call and we're like, are we not going to say bye 10 times?
Yeah, I was going to say, okay.
It's so true. I'm so bad at ending calls and stuff. Or just ending conversations. I think that is just a British thing. Because based on what they're saying, they just end the call. That's so funny.
But yeah, and I just feel like you guys just just straight to the point, which is
Yeah.
I think is a good thing.
Yeah, and I think again, if we go for the argument of what I think maybe not a lot of Brits, because we don't say this, but I think what some Brits will say is, oh, it could be perceived, it could be rude and stuff like that. But I kind of think a lot of them, if they were in the situation and it was everyone knew you being blunt like that was normal and just got on with life, and it's like perfect. I love that.
Exactly. In America, I'm sure between Americans, they don't think it's rude. They just think, oh, it's just that's just life.
We have a conversation with some of you guys on Discord, and it will be like a blunt reply, but that's just normal.
You know
and I'm there like,
do you know what I have noticed?
Have I not?
Do you know what I have noticed about Americans? Is they don't put kisses at the end of their texts.
Well, it depends who's going to, I guess.
What if like you're in like a relationship? Is that not a thing either?
You mean like
I've never
to partners and stuff?
No. Like, so obviously we put kisses probably to like, we put one kiss or like a few kisses to everyone. Like their exes.
I don't.
You put a kiss to people.
I will put a kiss to family members and kisses to you.
Yeah.
And then every so often I'll take the mic with my mate and put a kiss. But
that's the same.
Send it to anyone else. I think that's more of a girl thing.
Well, I just put a kiss to everyone. Well, one kiss. I don't put like five.
Yeah. I think that's more.
He's definitely the. Like, I'm similar to him. Like sometimes you just send it to your friend just to take the piss or whatever.
But like, anyway, you've got off my track.
Sorry.
Like, I've just noticed that they don't. They must just think I'm just putting an X at the end of all my messages.
Yeah, let us know. I think it might be a girl thing, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, like I put a kiss to Gina and I just got a full stop.
Gina,
I was like,
send some kisses to Millie.
But I don't think she knows what that means.
They know what kisses are.
Because you're your cousin in America.
Yeah.
She never puts them to me neither, and I always put them back.
Just because you don't put them doesn't. I think they know what that means.
I don't know. I've not met an American yet that's put a kiss back to me.
Gina, this will be the test. Next time you message Millie, don't say anything. Just put a kiss.
Yeah, but they put love
Is she
hearts and
watching?
stuff, but they don't put kisses. And I don't know. I just noticed that was
Let us know.
Blunt text endings.
The next one is fast food / local food. The reason we're starting off with fast food is because I kind of think a lot of people in the UK don't realise how good American local food is. So they hear all these fast food chains which we don't have. We want to try them, and I think the initial American fast food's there. But if you know how good American local is, you want that.
Yeah, like Terry Blacks.
Yep. Barbecue.
Terry Blacks, did I say that right? Yeah.
Southern fried chicken.
Tex-Mex, all of that, absolutely incredible. And I feel like people don't think
Soul
of America
food.
like that. When you think, if you don't know, you think of American food as fast food.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to you guys because we are very blinded in the fact that
we know that's not the case.
We do. Obviously, there's some people in the UK that obviously don't know that either. But you know what I mean. But as a general, I feel like everyone thinks of America as fast food.
Yeah.
But that being said, I don't think you guys know how good your fast food is compared to ours.
Yeah, well, you guys
So you guys always say, I can't believe you came all the way to America and you've sat there and you tried Wendy's and you've tried Chick-fil-A.
We don't have that here, of course. That's like these are like the sort of the first things you really hear about in terms of like differences between the UK and the US. It does tend to be like one of the first things that gets brought up, the differences in the fast food chains. Because we've only really got a few like McDonald's, KFC, Subway, Five Guys, and that is more or less it. We have a few like Chick-fil-A's, Chipotle's and stuff. I think there's a Chipotle actually opening. No, not Chipotle. Sorry, Taco Bell. Which has it opened up yet? There's supposed to be a Taco Bell opening up in my city very soon, but it's not opened up yet. I don't think. But we ain't got the options like you. And plus, it would also be interesting just to try the US versions of like McDonald's and stuff. Although to me, it would probably taste the same because I'm gonna be honest. McDonald's to me is always just like it's a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. You just have it, then you feel sick after, and then it's just like a cycle of 1 month later, you'll just do it again. In the US, it's probably the same. It probably just tastes the same to me. But to Americans, I feel like British McDonald's probably tastes terrible.
Explain all that. I don't think you guys realise how good it is compared to ours.
It's really good.
Like, we get it. Your local food is out of this world, insane. Better than our fish and chips any day of the week. But I would take your Chick-fil-A over my McDonald's.
I agree.
Oh, 100.
Fish and chips is so mid. It is such a mid food. It's just like it's just fish and chips. That's literally it. I mean, it's in the name. I'm sorry. I'm a hater.
Any day. So you're just winning in the food department.
Yeah, you guys. Food overall, you guys win. And again, Brits will be proud of their food and stuff like that. But I think
I love a fish and chips.
But
I'd eat Terry Black's more.
oh, 100%.
Fish and chips for me, it's never really hit the spot. When I was younger, maybe, but I love like a takeaway curry or something, to be honest. Which isn't really a British thing, but it's a British cultural thing.
Not him personally, I
Yeah,
the
I was like the barbecue.
So this one is like my speciality one. I feel like this is my contribution.
Yeah, you like gotta get this on the list.
I feel like this deserves its own segment in this, and it is Target / Walmart. I am very envious of this. I just feel like I'm
not as bothered, but it's cool.
I know Walmart owns Asda in the UK, but one, I don't
It's not the
have
same.
Asda. Two, I just feel like
I don't like Asda either. It's one of those ones that I just don't ever shop at.
I've been to Asda.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't know if it's in Target, the red shopping carts, and the fact that they have a cup for my Starbucks. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The whole experience just seems. I don't know. I can't even tell you. Like, I smile when I think about when I was in Target.
Thing is, I had a great time, and I know I just say it's not the same for me, but it kind of is, because when I was in Walmart and Target, I absolutely loved it. But I guess I don't do as much shopping, so that's kind of my.
Like, it was my
as
dream
bothered.
place to like. I can't even tell you how good it was, but also like the variety, the differences, like top to bottom. There's just different stuff everywhere. I feel like the UK, it's much, same.
What I wonder is, like, why don't Target just try and open like one Target store within the UK? So let's just say they open it in London, a massive Target store. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Obviously, I guess to them, any loss of money is bad. But say they build a market here, then they're gonna be loving it. Although the market here is obviously a lot smaller compared to the US, so it's probably not that beneficial to them anyway. But maybe they've tried before, I don't know, or maybe there's like rules because they own Asda they can't or whatever. But I say why not? Why not open a Target in the UK or a Walmart in the UK? And you know what? Just give it a try. If we hate it, we hate it. If we love it, we love it, and then you can build more. But I guess maybe that's been thought about before, and there's reasons behind why they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now going into the last one, which I don't know if you guys guessed it or not, but it's got a special mention. We won't be talking about it for long.
Mm-hmm.
It's patriotism. We love it so much. I said to you, I was like, there's no. I know we've mentioned it on every video pretty much, but I just can't not mention it.
No.
Like, that is something which some people say is over the top. I don't think it is. I think a lot of people, if we were the same in the UK, would love it.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that a lot of
You know, I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty cool that they picked that up. I guess from travelling there, it's just a noticeable thing. It comes from a good place. And I guess it probably adds to the experience when you travel to the country of the US, because if it's that noticeable and you feel like people are that like proud to be where they're from, they then put in an effort to make where they're from better, you know, like then it makes the experiences for people travelling there even more enjoyable. Not that that's the reason why they make it better. Obviously, it's just they love the country. They're going to try to help the country, all this sort of stuff. And then that just goes in hand with people then enjoying the fruits of their labour. That seems like a very extreme way to put it. The fruits of the labour of people making these places enjoyable to go to, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But it's interesting that they picked this one up. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair.
secretly envy.
Definitely, the amount of American flags were like we hear about it, we've heard about it on videos, you see it in the movies. Until you're actually there and you're going through a neighbourhood, like when we were in LA, do you remember we drove through that neighbourhood?
Yeah.
There's just American flags at every door.
Absolutely awesome.
And there was even American flags hanging in Walmart.
Yeah, in Walmart as well. So it was absolutely awesome, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, I just want to go back now. I want to go watch the videos.
Oh, no, we need to magic some money. Smash that.
Well, there we go. This is a pretty cool video based off their experiences. And yeah, you being so appreciative of things in the US makes me realise how much I take for granted. Thank you for reminding me of that. I think everyone should be patriotic. I know a lot of people demonise patriotism, but you should be proud of your country. I'm an American, and I go years or decades without eating fast food. Our local food is definitely better. Damn, fair enough. I guess when it comes to local foods, though, the local food spots are always going to outdo them, especially in the US. Like, from what I've seen in videos, the local food places just seem unreal. But hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts on this. And until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.